Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. And in today's video, we are actually going to have very interesting discussion. Please watch the video from the beginning up to the end. And please don't forget to put a notification bell so that you actually don't miss out on a lot of the things that actually will be coming out from this video. Also, in today's video, we are going to have a discussion about also Gate podcast. We are going to have that discussion about Gate podcast in today's video because there's a lot of issues. I think that is already starting to happen on Gate podcast. So please watch the video from the beginning up to the end, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's start this video. You know, several times I have been in position to say that there are actually individuals who don't learn. There are individuals who don't learn. The so-called Kintu was arrested and he slept in police custody. That was on Sunday, and also he spent the night yesterday. So this morning, he was released from police custody. And he's back to the village. And this is a guy who actually does not rest. Immediately when he arrived in the village, you know, it was not even 20 minutes. The man actually recorded a video, you know, that the real G is actually back in the village. I want to make it very clear to you that they will arrest you again. It was supposed to come out yesterday, but they failed to raise the amount of money that they wanted. They had gone there with 10,000 Kenya shillings and they wanted 50,000 Kenya shillings. So they had no money to rescue him from the police. You see, actually, there are individuals who don't learn. You know? And a lot of you have been saying, this person, even if he comes back, he will not change. And it's actually very true. This person does not change. You know? Does not change. He has tested the money of YouTube, and the money is actually making him very crazy. Very crazy. And you see, the other day I made a video and I said, desperation of money is very bad. Very bad. Let me tell you, this guy right now can do the most weird thing, you know, actually for him to make money. You know? Now he's coming out and saying that he has forgiven everybody who had done him wrong. You know? But the issue is you have not learned. You are still talking the same kind of nonsense that you used to talk, which is actually not good at all. If I were you, I would actually stop making certain types of videos. And he's saying that the village report is going to continue. They will arrest you again. Unless you're going to change the way you will be doing his videos. Otherwise, he will be arrested again. Back again to prison. You know? So every time the police will be eating with you. So what are you really now? You know? He was arrested and he was begging the travel commando for mercy. Begging for mercy. That please let us just have a discussion about these things. You know? Don't take me to prison. Now he has been given jail. He has been given bail. And the way I look at things, this person does not change, whether you like it or not. So me, I'm really coming with the conclusion that this guy is actually mentally not well. He's not well because actually a normal human being would learn a lesson. A normal human being would actually learn a lesson and would even stop talking about certain things. But this is a man, he gets bail today. The very day, he start doing the same things. You know? And he's saying that village report is going to continue. You know, there was an issue between Uncle Mo and the husband to this lady called what? The one who is running Mama Ann's family channel, the main channel. You know, there was some little issue there. You know, but I think they solved it. So he's saying that he wants to go and get a village report. And you see, I remember one day he said, that lady from Mama Ann's family, the one running the main YouTube platform, that lady actually is bad-hearted. She's bad-hearted, by the way. She's a bad-hearted woman. The person that I actually see that has a pure heart is Aunt Johnny. The one who was able to write a letter to the travel commando, and then the travel commando came in to support and constructing for them a house. Aunt Johnny, that is the right person to be dealt with. You know, she's a good girl. But this one who is married, you know, it looks like she's the one running the family. You know, not the husband is just there, a follower. You know, the way I look at her characters is not really for, you know, her characters is people, by the people, her mother is the one who is actually trying to control her. But if they were just to leave her like this, let me tell you, she was going to be terrible. A very terrible woman. She's called, that one running Mama Ann's something family. You know, the elder one. That one, there is actually a big problem. A very big problem. So, the fisherman wants to go and have an interview with her and see how they can talk about the things that actually happened between Uncle Mo and that very lady. You know, remember, this is a very lady. The reason why I look at that lady like she has a problem, because she's the one who always invites negativity in that home. She's the very one. Because the so-called the lion, she called the so-called the lion to go and have an interview with her, actually with her, the husband, and also later, Mama Ann's join in, and Mama Ann saying, please, you leave these issues, we are one, you know, we are one. But she was saying that she want to go and to do what to Uncle Mo's, something like that, because Uncle Mo as if was it blocking her husband from going, I don't know where, from there, you know. So she was talking so bitterly. How can she do that to my husband? How can she? My friend, you watch out. Watch out. You know, we are watching you very closely. And she's the one who was being used by the so-called the negative individuals to cause problems between that family and the travel command. She was the very one. You know? So whatever things that she does these days is all about herself. You know? It's all about herself. She does not actually mind for the good future or the benefit of her home, and also with a good relationship between their home and the family of the travel command. She's really too obsessed with a lot of negativity in her. And even these days, the way you see, that thing has started affecting her YouTube channel. You know, it has actually started affecting her YouTube channel. And now the channel that people are actually watching is for Aunt's journey. For her, she thinks people don't have brains to see. You know, I used to dodge talking about those issues because, you know, I didn't want her to have, you know, we understand they were actually doing badly off. And they needed some finances, which actually people were supporting her by watching her YouTube platform. But now she's becoming a complete mess, you know, to the family of the Travel Commando. And now she's going to attract us to start talking about her and her character, that is actually, which is actually very, very alarming. Very, very alarming. Anne's journey is actually very wise, you know, in terms of what she speaks out. You know, I remember she made a video talking about the issue of blocking the road. She was actually against it, you know. But this one, she's the one who was, even remember when they wanted to block the road, she was actually among the people who was bringing those issues of blocking the road. And the mother was again the one who came and said, please, no, let us allow the road to pass. But for her, she was very, very negative about it. She even went and called her uncle a very rude uncle. Very rude uncle. You know, the one who wanted to block everywhere, that people should not pass, let them look for their own road. She's the one who went and brought that very uncle. You know, her uncle is very bitter, very obsessed. You know, so me, I don't trust that girl. She's a wrong woman. She's married. Why can't she go and do, you know, every time she's parading her husband at the, you know, let me tell you, here in Africa, when you get married, now you concentrate on your home. That is, when you are just coming home, you come to help. Have you seen the sister to the Travel Commando? Every time she's there at Congress mom's home. Are you seeing her every time there? She concentrates on her home so that her home can also develop. But now this one, every time she's here, every time causing problems only. You know, now the husband, instead of concentrating in his place, is every time loitering in this village, looking for problems only. You know, looking for problems, looking for what? Yeah, but now you look at these kind of things. She's now the one managing the husband. Very, very alarming. So the fisherman made a video and he's saying that the lady contacted her to go and have a video. You know? So they are going to have a, don't be surprised when you're seeing a video between the fisherman and that woman called Mama Ant's Family something YouTube platform. Don't be surprised. You know? Don't be surprised. Because that lady actually loves negativity. And negativity will not take you anywhere. Let me tell you, you will start seeing the platform of Ant's journey developing so fast than the main platform of their family. Just because of those kind of things. Negativity. You want to fight somebody who have really removed a family from actually nothing. 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 Those are the people they are fighting. It's alarming. You know, it's actually alarming. You know. And by the way, there are rumors. You remember the cow that was stolen. The cow that was stolen. It's alleged that her husband is the one that actually took that cow and some individuals to go and sell in Tanzania. That cow was sold in Tanzania. It was sold. So what we got is that it's alleged that the husband is the one who took that cow with some individuals to actually go and sell in Tanzania. The question is she also aware of that? Is she aware of that? You know? You see her making noise, opening up. You know, some of these things we just keep quiet. You know? We just keep quiet. But when you start now bringing this kind of nonsense here, that's where now the problem comes. You know? So don't be surprised that one day that man has been arrested somewhere because of stealing. The husband to that lady. I mean, you know, people don't know. You see, Aneso somehow talked about it. And people like Aneso, no. He was speaking the truth. You know? Something was not right. How can you lock a gate and somebody come and steal? And the dog does not make noise. People should be very, very careful with some people. So people are not easy, you know. So that guy is actually a thief. He's a thief. You know, maybe because there is nothing that he can steal from that. But he will be stealing. You know. He will be stealing. So that guy allegedly that he's a thief. Of course, I know people don't want to hear it, but that is what it is. You know? That is what it is. That the man is a thief. You know? The husband to that woman there, that he's a thief. And he's the one who took the cow to Tanzania and his clique to go and sell it there. You know? So, I would really first want to play for you a clip here. And then when we come back, we continue with this video very, very strongly. Let's watch this clip and then let me come back.
Something that they needed Gintu to be placed inside so they can just go and rot to the prison. That's what they need. But to the end of the time, you can never judge somebody by talking about you have the accusations. Place them so they can just be a verdict of each and every kind of the party. So you can assess and see. The judge is the person who can understand. And I understand because Maro himself told me very well that I will use even a 500,000 and 1 million. He will place it there and make sure that I am arrested and pinpointed and being taken there. And that is the case that it was. So it was in a way that they're having jealousy and having some ego, which is driving much of the people to do such kind of the things. And I'll say it because much of the people, they think about, okay, you are popular. And what is necessary is whereby you are talking about the police. The police came and told me that, Gintu, you understand? They are talking about you are using their names. My question is one, who told them to be popular? Question number two, they understand that they are public figure, including even Gintu is a public figure, in a way that we are posting the content in the whole continent. All the continents are watching. You are a public figure, including when the president comes and launches.
So actually, you have watched that clip. And what have you been pushing to observe really in that clip? Because me, I was able to see a lot of things. First of all, this person mentally is not well. And secondly, very soon he will be rearrested. Then thirdly, he's very, very arrogant. He's a very, very arrogant person. And he does not accept that he has already been defeated. You know? This is a person who was actually crying to the travel command for forgiveness. And you see, what he is forgetting, now that he has got bail, it does not mean the case actually has ended. If the travel command has interest, because they have the next sitting is on 14th September. You know, that is when again they're going to go back to court. So that means the issue has not ended. But the way he's talking, like he has conquered, he is now a free man. Let me tell you, everything is not over. You know, you need to be very, very careful with the type of words you are putting outside there. You know, because these are words that can be used against him in court. You know, that is it. And he's saying the village report is going to continue. You continue with the madness. And the way I started seeing people distancing themselves from him was actually very, very surprising. people were really complete, even the so-called negative reactors. They distanced themselves from him completely. Completely. They didn't want to know whatever, anything that is happening with him. They were actually saying, let him learn a lesson. You know? That let him learn a lesson. But this is a man, his character is a character of somebody who has a mental problem. Let me tell you, sleeping in a cell, according to the stories that we hear from people who have ever been in those places, let me tell you, when you are out, you feel like you have reached heaven. I hear that place is not a good place. It's not a good place. And even himself, when he came out, you know, he was talking about it. That inside there is not easy. That only one day you may think it's a week or a month. But you see, a man who is saying that inside there is not easy, one day is like a week. He's still coming out and making a lot of noise. You know? Making a lot of noise. And he's still saying that it's going to repeat the same kind of things. Then what is this really? What is this? At the same time, he wants the travel command to forgive him. In the court, he was begging. Now he's out, he's showing that he's now the real man. When in court, he was quaking, he was, you know, begging. Now he's out here. Let me tell you, people can really play around with other people, really. Now, the rate at which he's deceiving his audience in his platform, you know, actually made a video with his so-called friend. His friend is the first person who had posted the video. You know? When he is talking like, you know, but this guy does not learn. You know? So if the travel commando arrests this guy for the second time, and again people will say that, no, you forgive him. Forgive the man. He's your village mate. Really? And when the man comes out, he does the same kind of things. You know, maybe he's going to be making videos, but he will not be going to the travel commando's place, following the travel. Maybe he will not stop. He will stop doing that. But according to what I'm seeing, this guy has a mental problem. He actually has a very, very big mental problem. That actually solving it is going to be, I even don't. The best place for him is just to go and, you know. And he was very scared. Very, very scared. That actually he thought he was going to rot in jail. He never expected himself to come out. You know. He never expected himself to come out. He thought he was going to rot there. But now after coming out, the man is still... There are actually individuals who don't learn. You know? And I was seeing how people were saying, welcome back the real G. Welcome back the real G. They will arrest him again. Then you will see them roaming around, crying. You know? Hey, the travel commando, you forgive him. You forgive him. Now he has come out, he's doing the same thing, and the same individuals are cheering him up. You can imagine. They are cheering him up. And we are saying this type of behavior is actually wrong. There are ways of doing videos, you know. But where you want to follow a person, wherever he goes, you are following. Now next time, if they beat him, the good thing, the travel commando has reported him to police already. So if they beat him next time, there is no need to blame the travel commando. Because you cannot be following people every time. He has these smaller projects that he was trying to do, and he is now failing. You know? Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Now, the news reaching my desk is that GT Podcast YouTube platform or podcast has actually been removed from YouTube platform. It has been removed because it is not following community guidelines. I repeat, it is not following community guidelines. I repeat, the YouTube platform or the podcast of GT Podcast, this morning when I checked, it is actually not on YouTube platform. It has been removed because of breach of community guidelines. Now you see, this is when a person starts seeing stars. People have been telling this guy that actually, please behave yourself. There are certain things that you don't need actually to be putting on the platform because you have a lot of hatred towards somebody's family, towards somebody's child, towards somebody's wife. If you remember very, very well, the time this guy, GT Podcast, used to talk so badly about the wife of the travel commando, it was actually very, very alarming. You know, this guy, his work is actually, to look for ways of destroying people's families, which is actually not right. And we condemn it, You can imagine a person who is releasing videos and talking so badly about your wife because he wants to destroy your family. He does not want to see you progressing. He does not want to see you, growing. This guy did several videos about the wife of the travel commando because he actually wanted to see that these people separated. He released a lot of videos, and now, if at all this platform is going to be removed forever, if it is going to be removed forever, and this boy, Gaity, does not have a job to do, you can imagine the suffering that is going to go through. We don't wish our people to actually suffer. But when people keep on telling you and you don't listen, it is not good. The travel commando himself at one point came out and said, you man, please, you stop talking about badly about me and my people. What have I done to you? What have I done to you? You mean throughout his videos, you have never seen anything good about the videos of the travel commando? Those were the statements of the travel commando. And the travel commando made it very, very clear that if you continue like this, you will not go far. Now he has started having a lot of challenges with this platform, and we are not sure whether the platform is going to come back or not. But now you can imagine if this is a source of income that you used to rely on, and now you're having all these challenges. Why do you like bringing, why do you like associating yourself with the problems that you actually know at one point will cost you? You actually know it will cost you. I hope this will be a lesson to some of these so-called the negative reactors. Because if they are to continue, some of their platforms might also follow the same route. But please, let's learn how to conduct ourselves. Let's learn how to behave. We as Africans, we are one. We are one, but you want to destroy your own, a brand that has actually come up to uplift us. Now we are known. We are a bit popular because of one man, the travel commando. And we don't want to give credit to him because of jealousness, because of bitterness, because you actually want to bring him down. You don't want to see him progressing. Now, what is that? Such type of things will not help us. It will destroy. It will destroy us. These are the things that are actually making Africans not to progress. Because when you see your own trying to go up a lot, like, 50 people want to pull him down, one person, 50 people want to pull him down. How are you going to bring development to your community? How are you going to bring change when you are fighting each other? How is it going to help us? A man who have brought change, a man who have brought good ideas, a man who have brought development, to we as Africans, we need to embrace it, but instead, people are fighting him. People want to see that he collapse. People want to see that his family, is always in chaos, and each and every day they're fighting. That is what some individuals want to see. But we are here to say that that is not good. It is not good. If the Travel Commandos platform goes down, even your platform will not survive. That is what you need to understand. You need to understand that. This is a man who have worked so hard for himself, and from his hard work is now, we are also benefiting from it. And we need to appreciate that. We need to appreciate that. Me, I'm very, very appreciative for people who have actually come in good numbers to support me. I really appreciate. And if it was not because of the Travel Command, I would not be where this platform is. Let's learn to give Caesar what belongs to Caesar. It is the truth. I know there are individuals who hate it. Because actually, there are individuals who don't like me because I talk about this guy, a man who have changed the narrative in his community and was able to uplift a lot of people. He hold their hands and grew their YouTube platform. And now their life is changing. Those are the kind of people that we need. Those are the kind of people. Actually, if we had like 50 travel commandos in Africa with the heart that the travel commando is having, let me tell you, things would have changed. But the biggest problem is that you help a person today, the next day the man turn against you. The man want to fight you. The man want to ensure that you collapse. The man don't want to see you progressing. That's the most weird thing. And it's a reason why a lot of people actually don't want to help others. Because a man you are going to help today is going to turn against you, will always want to finish you, will want to ensure that you go down, down, and down, and down, which is actually not a good thing. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my platform. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. So actually, Brian House is actually moving very, very well. And I can assure you, according to the Travel Command, he has given it like 10 days. Within 10 days, probably even the house is going to be, to be over. Tell me have you ever seen a constructor that can build a very huge house like that in 10 days? Or even a week or 2 weeks? I have never seen. So actually, the Travel Commando can be one of those unique constructors that can actually perform to the best. If he is constructing that house in 10 days, do you know how much he would have saved? Do you know how much he would have really, really saved in 10 days? A house that some constructors want to build in 3 months, 4 months, even some people can take it to 6 months. Depending if the owner is not actually there. The man will build for you a house, a small house, for 6 months. Everyday work is not moving. They just be there standing, and at the end of the day you are paying, but you are not seeing anything good coming out. And this is what we have been saying, that the Travel Commando has been gifted in several ways. This is one of the best YouTubers. Even when you see the videos that comes out from that construction site, his videos are completely unique. However much other people want to shoot videos in that construction site, but their videos will not come like the video of the Travel Command. Whether you like it or not, it will never be. The video of the Travel Command, they are always top-notch videos. This man is just talented. God has given him what is called a gift. A gift that is actually very hard to remove from him. Whether you want to try it or because a lot of people have tried. You remember Mr. Baggyman from USA who wanted actually to destroy the travel command. But what happened? You know, he was able to come out very strongly, and he's still here. He's growing, you know. And please, if you have not yet subscribed to _Marwa YouTube platform, please go and check it out and subscribe to his channel, you know, because I've got new subscribers in this platform. And please, if you have subscribed here and you have not yet subscribed to _Marwa, please go and check him out, and please subscribe to his platform, because this is a man who have really helped a lot of YouTubers here in Africa, including Uganda, Kenya, all these countries almost. So please go and support him, and let us take him to 1 million subscribers. It would be really a blessing that we really contributed towards that, you know. And please go and subscribe there and say we wish you the best. Let's make him reach 1 million subscribers. It would be really, really a very, very good thing, you know. Let's learn to hold at the hands of our people, you know. We Africans, let's stop being jealous. Let's stop having hate. Let's stop having division, because that is not going to actually take us anywhere. When you see your neighbor progressing, be happy about it. But when you see your neighbor doing something is progressing, and you start bringing a lot of rubbish, a lot of stories against him, just because you don't wish him or her good, that is not going to take us anywhere. Because when somebody progresses and start creating jobs in the community, the money, the income that comes to the community will always benefit a lot of people in the community. And that we need to appreciate. So actually fighting each other is not going to help us. It is going to break us. We need to unite, you know, as Africans. I really like what is happening in with this it's called what Burkina Faso. Is it Burkina Faso, where Tuareg comes from? There's a lot of development now coming up there. Roads are being constructed, you know. Roads are being constructed. Hospitals are being constructed. Schools are being, within a short period of time, there's a lot of development, you know. Now, those are the people we need to support. People who are changing the narrative in Africa. But you find people are coming out there fighting them, just like the way they're doing to the travel command. A man who is able to change a lot of things. He has been pushed to work on the road. Now he's constructing for Brian. Why can't we be proud of that? Because it is actually an achievement. You know? If you now ask that, what has the travel command being in position to achieve this year? There's a lot of things that we can see. He was able to buy 2 cars. He was able to work on his work on his kitchen. He was able to work on his garage. He was able to do what? You know? He has worked on the road. He's working on helping the sister to work on the construction site. They bought a road, you know. He's now working at the construction of Brian, you know. There's a lot of achievement that he has been in position to do this year, you know. And we need to appreciate God for that, you know. But you find individuals with crooked heads, crooked minds, crooked with a long mouth, is just there talking a lot of things to destroy the man. Jealousness will not take you anywhere, you know, and negativity will actually destroy us. And please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. If you don't want to subscribe today, if not today, probably subscribe tomorrow. Please, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I really appreciate your big support to this platform. And I really want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you, my new subscribers. Please, thank you so much for joining the platform. Remember to put a notification bell so that you actually don't miss out on some of these videos that will be coming directly to your screen. Thank you so much, my good people. Big up to you, and big respect to all of you. And thank you so much, my good moderators, for actually ensuring that things are moving well in this platform. And thank you so much, my good people. Let me send a very, very special greetings to all of you watching me from USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from watching me from the Caribbean, and not forgetting my good people here in Africa. Thank you so much, and may God bless you and bless your family. See you again in our next video. May God bless all of you. Big up to you.